Number 10.
This is the Capital 325 magnetic locking combo square. What's unique about this combo square is that magnetic lock. Instead of the traditional screw, we use magnets to hold the rule in place, and it's easy to adjust. You can slide to your desired measurement, you can remove, and put back with ease of use. Sometimes that little screw gets lost, you don't have to worry about that with this product. Another unique feature is that easy grip scribe. The scribe takes out, you can use it, and it puts back using those same magnets. Of course, we have a cylindrical vial, but we have 5 milled surfaces, so it guarantees that superior accuracy that you're looking for. The ruler is stainless steel, which is very durable, and it has permanently etched markings in inches and centimeters.
Number 9. Number 8.
We all know that plywood and other sheet goods don't come close to their nominal dimensions these days. So solve the problem of making dados that fit properly by avoiding measuring altogether with the exact width dado jig. To get started, break in the replaceable PVC edge guides to precisely match your router bit, and guide bushing setup. From that point on, all you have to do is fit your stock tightly between the edge guides and clamp everything in place. When routing, the guide bushing follows a phenolic rail, while the router bit cuts exactly in line with the edge guides. Plus, it's easy to hide joinery with the adjustable stops at both ends of the jig, which stop your router short of the edge. The exact width dado jig features a handy offset scale that slides out of its track to set router depth of cut. The scale compensates for the thickness of the jig. You don't have to do any math, just set the depth you want. Also included is a precision machined 1/2-inch diameter Porter cable style template guide bushing. But don't worry, if your router uses a different style guide bushing, it will still work perfectly. The jig is constructed with stainless steel clamping pads on each side, and one end forms a square to keep your dado perpendicular to your workpiece edge. Plus, the guide rails are solid phenolic, the same tough material we use in our top-of-the-line router tables, making this a bulletproof, lifetime tool that will keep your dados fitting perfectly for years, no matter what the plywood manufacturers do in the future. Now the exact width dado jig is available in 3 sizes. If you work mostly with smaller cabinets, bookcases, and wall-hung cabinets, the 14.5-inch model is perfect. The original 24.5-inch model covers most cabinetry needs, unless you always seem to find yourself making something just a little bigger than normal. For you, there's a 32.5-inch version. And like all tools from Woodpeckers, the exact width dado jig is precision made in the USA.
Number 7.
The Pocket Jig 300 by MilesCraft. Whether you're building decks, fences, outdoor furniture, or framing walls, this heavy-duty jig has you covered. It creates 50% stronger joints than standard pocket hole jigs, making it perfect for 2x4 projects or 1.5-inch boards and larger. It's made of durable, dense material with hardened steel drill bushings, a 1/2-inch high-speed steel step drill bit, a built-in depth stop setting for accurate collar alignment, and a split design stop collar with flat to prevent slipping and rolling. Flip the front fence down to drill in freeboards, or flip the front fence up for already fitted joints. Its recessed clamp pocket allows secure clamp placement, and a rare earth magnet keeps clamps in place for quick use. The chip ejector vents eliminate clogs and create smooth, precise holes. The magnetic T25 Torx driver ensures strong, consistent holds. The 1/4-inch hex shank bits are quick change compatible, which is sold separately. And its rugged storage case keeps everything organized and ready to use. The MilesCraft Pocket Jig 300 is a heavy-duty pocket hole jig that's the ideal solution for bigger projects.
Number 6. Number 5.
Introducing the MatchFit X-Pad 4-pack, an essential upgrade that adds inline pressure to your MatchFit dovetail clamps. The X-Pad slips right over the standard cap, applying downward and lateral pressure simultaneously, eliminating the need for a separate inline clamp. Unlike traditional inline clamps that rely on dog holes, the X-Pad can be positioned anywhere along the dovetail track. No matter the size or shape of your project, you get all the clamping pressure you need where you need it with fewer clamps. Use them with spacers to secure material without obstructing the top. Perfect for sanding, routing, or hand tool work. You can even glue up large projects without long clamps. You ever seen a clamp do that? It's bonkers. The X-Pad also features a V-groove along one axis, keeping the clamp from rolling off of one side or the other, taking the frustration out of clamping round stock. If you use MatchFit dovetail clamps in your shop, upgrading with the X-Pad is a game changer. MatchFit X-Pads come in packs of 4 and are compatible with all existing MatchFit dovetail clamp models. They're backed by our extended 3-year warranty and 100% satisfaction guarantee. Turbocharge your clamps and do more with less. Add to cart and work smarter today with the MatchFit X-Pad, another true innovation from Microjig.
Number 4.
The secret to great projects is perfect cuts, and with the Craig AccuCut, making those perfect cuts is easier than you ever imagined. With the AccuCut, you eliminate the hassles, inaccuracies, and inconsistencies of needing to mark a long cut line and then trying to freehand the saw along it. Just make a couple of marks and then align the edge of the AccuCut's precision guide track with the marks. Whether you're making cross cuts, rip cuts, or angled cuts, the AccuCut transforms your ordinary circular saw into a high-performance, track-guided cutting system that you can use to make straight, accurate, splinter-free cuts in plywood, MDF, and other large sheets quickly, accurately, and effortlessly. And because the AccuCut is portable, you can make these high-quality, worry-free cuts anywhere by taking your saw to the material instead of having to bring your material to the saw. In most applications, you don't even need to clamp the track down, thanks to anti-slip strips that hold the track in place exactly where you place it. That track guides the AccuCut's universal sled. It accepts most any circular saw, whether the blade is on the left or the right, and mounting your saw is quick and easy. The universal sled can also be used on the Kreg Rip Cut. With your saw mounted to the sled and the precision guide track in place on your plywood, cutting with the AccuCut is simple. All you have to do is guide the sled along the track. Grooves in the sled ensure that the saw track's perfectly straight. Plus, the sled positions the saw blade so it hugs tight to the edge of the guide track. That way, your cut is perfectly aligned with the edge of the sled. The strips that hold the track in place also provide an anti-chip edge that hugs tight to your saw blade. That strips minimize rough, chipped-out edges by holding the fragile face layer in place to prevent your saw blade from lifting and tearing the surface as you cut. To make cutting even easier, the AccuCut is also equipped with a convenient starting block. It positions and aligns your saw so you can start your cuts confidently. With these great features, the AccuCut makes cutting plywood and large panels easy and predictable. Whether you're cross-cutting sheets, making rip cuts up to 48 inches long, or you're cutting across the sheet at an angle, all you have to do is set your saw on the track and make a straight, accurate, splinter-free cut every time. Visit us online at craigtool.com to learn more about the Kreg AccuCut, as well as our other Kreg cutting solutions that make cutting easy instead of intimidating, so you can start every project with confidence.
Number 3. Number 2.
All of our products are made in Japan. We relentlessly strive for the highest degree of quality control. Crosscut and rip-cut teeth on a single handle. The blades are made of Japanese steel. Hole saws enable effortless, accurate, and smooth cuts. Blades are easily removable and interchangeable. You will always find what you are looking for in our selection.
Number 1.